Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Branch here of Memphis Wire on SportsView360.com. And today I just want to talk about what was posted on Friday. I'm a little late on this, but it was reported, it was released that um UAB is the preseason favorite to win the AAC regular season title for the upcoming 2024-2025 men's basketball season for the American Athletic Conference. Memphis came in second um, behind UAB. And, a lot of people, for the most part, aren't shocked by it. Some people are kind of feel a certain way about it because, there's a little bit of homerism involved there because Memphis is the home team and does the Penny Hardaway and the players that he bought in. But it is the coaches that made the decision go in this direction had other ideas, have other reasons behind this, have other analysis on why UAB is the favorite. Um, they view it as UAB won the AAC last season. Crazy as it sounds, and crazy as that sounds, based on how everything went down. They wanted, because Florida Atlantic was knocked out, Memphis was knocked out, and UAB took advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, they did beat Memphis in one of the games last season. They was on the verge of beating Memphis in the second matchup until Memphis went on that blitzkrieg in the second half and blew them out. But that's done and over with. So they got UAB at number one, second, South Florida number three, Wichita State number four, which is interesting because Wichita State was one of the worst teams in the conference last season. But I'm assuming they're viewing that off of how everything played out. Florida Atlantic number five, Temple number six, North Texas number seven, Charlotte number eight. This should be a little higher. East Carolina number nine, Tulsa 10, UTSA and Tulane tied at 11, Rice at 13. So they're not big on Tulane this year, and rightfully so because Tulane does the same thing every year. They get a few wins where they shouldn't have won, and they go on that emotional high, and then the next game or two is a letdown. So same old song and dance with Tulane, but like I've said in the past, they always get up for Memphis. They always do. So I'm going to go back to this article right here about Jason Munz, where he kind of like broke down why um the AAC is not really sold on Memphis at this time. And I'm just gonna paraphrase about what he said, and I think I agree with it. They're kind of basing this off of the coaches that made the decision, basing this off of um, UAB won the conference last season, and they bring back the most talent. They bring back the most talent that's been with the team. This is not a team filled with transfer portal talent, even though they may be considered veterans. You know what I mean? Bring back Yaxel Lindenberg, the big man leading scorer who had a really good game against Memphis in that first matchup. He is also the defending player of the year. They bring back double-digit scores. Ephraim Johnson, Alejandro Vasquez, leading rebounder Christian Coleman, and Andy Kennedy is back. So we also got ejected. And then they brought in a couple transfer portal talent. Bradley Eswiro from St. Louis, Tyron Moore, Georgia Southern, and junior college stud Jabari McGee. So it is what it is, man. We all know that the stuff really, has no bearing. on the season. It's just an opinion, but sometimes the stuff comes to fruition, and you see why these polls are made the way they're made. You know, Memphis. I think they view it as they see Memphis there, they see the hype that's always generated around this team around this time, and they're just not buying it. They're just not buying it. And even like last year, they didn't really buy into the hype of Memphis because of Florida Atlantic was coming to the conference, and they were like the new eye candy because they went to the Final Four, the season prior, and it was bringing in a roster filled with veteran talent, filled with talent that played with each other before. So they got the nod last year. So this year it's UAB. It's UAB. Um, Memphis brought in pretty much to meet they assemble a roster with I think some of the best players in the American from last year, but they're not sold. They're not sold. And this is Penny Hardaway's peers that made this came up with this poll. That made the decision to rank the poll like this. Fellow coaches in the conference. So he could use that as motivation. Motivation. And just keep your head down and just go out there and play. Just go out there and play. That's all you got to do, and not get too caught up in this hype, this preseason hype that seems to be around Memphis all the time. And you don't really see it this year. A lot of people just aren't sold on it this year. A lot of people are just not excited about Memphis basketball like they have done, like they have been in the past. And rightfully so because of the way last season transpired. And some people are just fed up with it. But all you got to do is win games, bro. Keep your head down, win games, and the fans will be excited again. They'll be super excited again, but you can't really worry about that. We got to get ready for the season. We're only a few weeks away from the November 4th tip off, the rematch between Memphis and Missouri at FedEx Forum this year. Prior to that, we got the St. Jude Classic exhibition game on Tuesday at FedEx Forum. So looking forward to seeing how that's going to all turn out, even though it's an exhibition game. So there's that. All right, so just to recap what we talked about, was left off. Memphis is expected to play second behind UAB for control for the regular season AAC title. UAB is number one, preseason favorite, followed by South Florida, number 3, Wichita State, number 4, Florida Atlantic, number 5, North Texas, number 6, Temple, number 6, North Texas, number 7, Charlotte, number 8, East Carolina, number 9, Tulsa, Tulane, UTSA all tied at 11. Well, Tulsa at 10, Tulane, UTSA at 11, Rice at 13. So there's that. All right, so I'll ask you off right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, let me know how you feel. What are your thoughts on Memphis not being expected to finish at number 1 in the AAC regular season finish poll. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.